Hello, my dear Gemini. This is your love and spirituality reading for the time between December the 1st to December 15, 2016, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. So I will start shuffling your cards. And I can tell you that December 14, we will have the last of 3 supermoons for 2016. And this moon is also known as the full cold moon and the full long night's moon, and as the moon before Jule being the midwinter solstice. December 13 to 14, there will also be invisible meteor showers in the sky, the Geminites meteor shower, so for you celebration. It is considered to be the most powerful meteor shower, but will be a bit damped by the full supermoon this year. I think it will be a spectacular show if the sky is clear with both the supermoon and some falling stars. Okay, so I call the divine with love and light, and I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world, and I call the 6 elements, earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Gemini viewers. I want my dear Gemini to have love in their life and also find themselves towards their to find themselves in creative success, of course, and walking on their highest path towards their highest destiny, to be able to fulfill the reason to why you are here on earth at this time. Okay, so it's ready. I will just tune in a little bit. This is your future, and this is your now, and this is the past. The now being probably the first half of December 2016, but whenever you watch this is probably the exact right time to see it. Okay, so the first card for you is the Star. The Star is a beautiful card. It's about those kind of beautiful soul contracts that you came on earth to fulfill. This person here is kind of pouring your water into the river together with another vessel. So sometimes it's about love, but sometimes it's about project overall, something that you were supposed to do, you and a mission of some kind being mixed together in this river of time. So it's a very beautiful card about following your path, following your highest destiny towards where you were supposed to go. And you will have reminders on the way, like certain kind of road signs. And these are the stars, of course, kind of guiding posts for you to reach your goal. And it's always about love and healing. This is what we are here for, to make... to express ourselves with love and to overcome obstacles and to be our greatest version and kind of change the world around us. We are here in this beautiful game of the divine, and we are so much a part of it. We are not just like small pieces of the puzzle. We are the creators. We are in the forefront of everything. So we are doing great things here. And you are being very much guided, so feel accompanied by very high energies here. Here's the 10 of Pentacles, so that's something that you want to create, that's a place of value. 10 of Pentacles is it's kind of the thing that you're been dreaming of, and the places and the people that's making you feel home. They can be a real clue to what you are supposed to do. The most small things that we are kind of overlooking is almost often the most important things. Like the people that we love. They matter more than we can ever believe. And all those things that make us feel like stable and wanted and loved and secure. They are the key here. Next card here is 6 of Swords, and 6 of Swords is a card about realizing It's about taking the experience from the beautiful things in your life and kind of multiply it, kind of see what you want to create. And this is almost like digesting, like having all those experience from these beautiful things that has been in your life and taking them as guiding posts instead of the awful things that happen to you in life and that you don't want. Try to focus on what you do want. We need a very big shift here in human consciousness, from always surrounding yourself about problems and how things were and how it became, to kind of aim yourself towards solving or towards what you want to have and what you want to create. We need a little bit more like spirit aim here. We need to control ourselves a little bit when it comes to our mind, because our mind loves to revolve around problems. And here is 8 of Pentacles. So 8 of Pentacles, again, it's the same thing as with the other cards. It's this work, this what you are doing. 8 of Pentacles, it shows me that you have been working on this for a long time, and you are very skilled in what you are doing, and you are learning more for every day that's passed by. And it's also about relationship. It's kind of not time to let go of something that was important for you, because it still works to be done here. It's not time for you to escape because you are thinking that maybe problems are building up. Try to focus on what can be made right instead of what's kind of not right. 8 of Pentacles is a very, very good card. It's almost like a pat on the back, like you're doing a very good job, and they see you, and they're kind of voting for you. You see the raven here, it looks very proud and in the same time a bit protective over you, where you are here working on yourself, trying to be a better person all the time, trying to be the best version of yourself. And we see here on her hair, it's very like it's like kind of flowing over the chair. She has not had time to comb herself all night. It seems like a person that's very devoted to a certain goal and that's not going to give up, and they are not stressed either. It looks very calm here in your past, like you're very sure and you're just working against this very relentlessly and very focused. So it seems like you have aligned yourself perfectly with the will of the divine, doing exactly what you were supposed to do. Yes, it's emphasized by the Ace of Swords, you being able to see this from an above kind of state and having a very, very focused mind. So I think you are kind of working on mastering this with your thoughts, and kind of just trying to think like good thoughts and what you really want to have in your life. And so it's very beautiful. It's very like I am being the person that watches the things instead of being like the ongoing mind. With Gemini, it's often like two personalities that kind of arguing with each other. This is what I want to do, but I can't do it because of this. And this is what's going to happen then, but I really want it. And this is not the same thing. I see something totally new here. It's very focused. It's very aimed to one direction, and it's very aligned with the divine. So something has been happening to you. I feel a certain kind of calmness and a certain kind of trust and reassurance. I think that you know that you walk every step you are taking together with the divine. I think you know that you have a mission, because this is a mission. It's blood, sweat and tears and victory at last. So you're in it for the long haul, and it doesn't seem that you are going to give up anytime soon. You have a goal, and you are working relentlessly towards reaching it. And you know that you are walking on a very high path here towards something. We'll see. Here's a Knight of Swords. That's actually Gemini. And we have the yellow here for this me and this solar plexus energy. And you have the Ace of Swords here, really rising high. And it comes underneath a star. So you're very much out on a mission. It's almost look like you're going out to war. and it's a white horse, so it's a known feeling, it's a known passion, it's something that you know you want, you know that you want to have this. It's your feelings, your bravery, your kind of goal orientation, this passion that a horse have, that's going to take you into this future. Sometimes we say that the Knight of Swords is a person going against the energies. They are this reckless child that's kind of just have gotten their driver's license and saying like, well, I will do a left turn in this curve because it didn't came any persons this time, the last time I drove this stretch. So they're kind of living on the edge of danger. But we'll see where it goes. It seems like you have things under control, I think. Okay. Yeah, here we have the Nine of Wands. So Nine of Wands is Sagittarius energy. And so it might be like steaming up for a little bit of war here, actually. But I hopefully it's for a good cause, because we see this energy that's kind of prevailed this. It was not a hasty energy. It was not irrational. It was very focused. It was very trusting towards one goal. So I think that you feel like this war which you are going into is kind of a war that's granted from the divine. And it's nothing that you are doing to hurt other people. It's something you are fighting for like a good cause. You're fighting, it's kind of a revolution I see here going on. It's you want to make a new tomorrow, a new something new is coming here, and we see that you are also defending yourself. So it's not just like unconditional love, it's putting out boundaries, but still you are fighting for some higher cause. So we see what's going on here. Here's a Four of Swords, and it comes really central. So it seems like it will be a kind of a pause in your work, and that might be a hard thing for you, because you have this built up energy here, and you're so ready to kind of do this, and you want to prove what you have learned, and you want to put this into action. And then the Four of Swords comes like a lid on everything. But Four of Swords is much needed. It's this pause. Maybe the persons which you are going to enlight here with your sword maybe needs this respite to kind of be able to understand what you are saying. Maybe things need to be digested a little while, because it comes underneath the Six of Swords. So maybe because the skills need to be like rooted, maybe time is needed. So this is a very, very fiery energy. So I think you will be like jumping here in your chair, wants to move past here, but it's a no-go. It's not going to happen very fast here. But keep this spirit with the trust and the want and this energy, because I think you are going to need it in the long haul. I don't think that what you want is going to solve itself very quickly, and it's something that you have been working on for a long time, and I think you are going to work on it for a long time also in the future. So you are going to need this energy, so kind of save it and harvest it a little bit. Try to rest when you are tired, and try to not be so impatient with people. Maybe you have gotten a great epiphany here and suddenly know the solution to it all, but you need to let the other people catch up. Okay, and this is the Four of Swords. Let them catch up. Present what you have learned, maybe in this strict kind of way, telling like, this is what I want now, and I'm not going to tolerate this anymore. Maybe this is the way. And you are going to be right, probably, because you're guided by the stars here, also to put this boundary. But other people might not, it might come like a shock for them, and you might have changed a lot to who you were before, and so they need time to catch up, okay? And here comes the shadow side. So it seems like this is what you are fighting against. You want to have this new dawn. You want to have this enlightenment going on, and you're seeing like that people are having these shadows. They are doing things that they are not aware of, and you want to enlighten them. And I think it's going to happen, but it's not going to happen tomorrow, and it's not going to happen like you know, in the last couple of hours. You need to have a little patience. It's something that you will need to come back to a lot of times. To kind of tell people the same thing maybe 10,000 times before they actually understand you. So try to hold your horses a little bit. Try to be a little bit more, harness this energy, because you're going to need it for the long haul. You can't waste it now and just say, oh, that person was stupid. She's never going to learn, or he's never going to learn. You are just going to keep with what you know. And it seems like it might be a relationship or a family matter, or something that's very close to your heart, because the mission is 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is a place where you get your needs met. And this is kind of how you have how people have been putting their needs in the basement, because it was not a good idea to have them, because no one would ever meet them anyway. And this is the needs, and this is the mission. So it's something with getting your needs met. So yes, everyone is supposed to get their needs met, and we are going to come to this. We are going to come to this eventually, but you are coming here with the light in here to this shadowy place, and you want to like both have your needs met and help others to see too that they get their needs met, and that no one needs to be living in the shadow anymore, because you have seen the future. So you want everyone to have this at once, but this is not going to happen. It's going to be a gradual awakening, and you might be one of the persons that's going to help others with seeing this, but you need to be patient with them. Jesus wouldn't have run around and say, oh, don't you get it? Oh, I'm so tired of you, and tear the place down. Maybe he did it once, like driving out all the merchandisers of the temple. So a little revolution might be fine, but then rest your horses a little bit with the 4 of Swords there. Rest your horses and let people start to have some hope. Start to see things your way, but not like immediately. Let them digest the thing. Like, oh, wow. Can you actually tell people that you want to get your needs met? And can you actually have your needs met? Can we have this kind of understanding work together to kind of heal this, kind of take those starving persons out of the basement? You know, like a lot of people that's kind of evil, they are hurting too, because they have also a lot of persons in the basement they are not happy. So take it slow. You will have another chance, I think. It seems like the mission is still on here. So here we have a 6 of Wands, and it's coming under your card here, this with the Knight of Swords and the Star. So yes, you are on a mission to victory, and victory is kind of granted here to you. So yes, believe in yourself. Don't be doubtful just because you're facing resistance and that people are not understanding you right away. They are going to. Have trust. Have faith. Victory is going to come. People are going to understand you. They are going to align with you. They are going to have you riding high in victory, and you are going to be able to communicate with them in a way that they can understand. But as I said, be patient, just because no one will change overnight, and you are going to be able to tell them again what you know, I think. You see the 6 of Wands here and 6 of Swords. This is harmony, this is breakthrough, and it's the 9 of Wands in between. So it's something with boundaries and like telling people how you want to get treated, and giving voice to victims. Okay, and here we have a 5 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups is, I think, a longing with you also. A longing, you want someone to understand something, and if they would do it now, you could be happy, but because they don't, because you know this and nobody else does, you aren't happy. So this is why you are getting frustrated, but you see that this bridge is made, so the foundation is built. You just need to keep calm and try to have more patient. You can't have everything right now. This thing that you have been working on and understanding, it has taken a long time. It's taken a long time working together with the divine relentlessly against this goal. It has been like more and more clear for every day that has passed by. You know more and more what you are supposed to do. And now you just wanted to do it and fix it and be over and done with. So you are disappointed because it's the same. It feels the same. People are acting the same towards you, even though you have done this tremendous knowing epiphany and change with yourself. They are acting like, what the hell? Where's the light coming from? Like, shut that light. And they don't want to hear you at all. And this is frustrating, of course. And the next card is Two of Cups. So Two of Cups is saying, give them time. Give them time and they will meet you here. They will meet you and build and meet you halfway on this bridge, and you will have this understanding. But they need to have time to digest it. They need to have time to see what you have been seeing, and it took a long time for you to see it. It might take as long time for them to see it. But since you have told it to them, maybe it will take shorter amount of time. Someone needs to be the one to go first. And this healing that you are waiting for, this understanding, this connection, this people starting to support each other instead of trying to steal things from each other and trying to be the boss of one another and steal energy and whatever, it's going to go away. But it's like a momentum. It can't just stop because you want it to. You can tell people what you have seen, but you cannot make them see what you see. They need to digest it. And some will understand and some won't. And this is the person that won't because they want. Okay, it's another 4. So this is a person that doesn't want to. They are safe having their shadow intact. Like locked behind that door, because this might make them feel like they are better than other people. They don't have a problem. So people like this is of course a challenge, but they are no waste of space, and their input matters too. So maybe those shelly kind of persons that are very reluctant to change, when they have learned this, they might be the greatest forebearers for this idea, because they are so like they have the system of values and how they want to be treated, and they are very strong in their beliefs and their opinions. So even if they take time for themselves to kind of get into the know, when they have done this, they might be very good at this. So don't give up on them, even if they are like stubborn and very protective of themselves. It seems like love is anyway there. So don't scare the living crap out of that person, because they are usually like this, a bit miser, keeping things to themselves, hiding themselves, because they are not as brave as you. But when they have learned a certain thing, they will be relentless with working on this. So it's like a good working person. They will get the job done, but you need to persuade them first. Okay, and here we have a 4 of Wands. So that's a much better number 4. I had a lot of 4 with Aries as well. 4 of Wands, it's a card about, you have this understanding, and it's a freedom within this. It's a freedom. You have your bonds tied together, and you have this new foundation of beliefs that you can stand on, but everyone can create their own version of it. So it doesn't have to be the way that you thought it would be. It can be in a total different way, but this is a beautiful card about since it comes underneath the 9 of Cups, and is I think this mission with a relationship that you might have had seems to be, it's going very well. Yeah, it's going to come to shore. It's going to be what you have wanted it to be, but it's not going to happen right now. So you need to have patience for this stability to be able to be built. it's nothing, it won't like descend from heaven and just like put itself there. It's going to have to take a little bit of time. So self-love, I think you need, because you're sad, because you saw the solution and you wanted it to be happening now, and you were kind of anxious for it to happen, because you have longed for this for such a long time, and it will come, and it will be very stable when it once is there, but you need to give it time. Okay, so I will take some cards for you from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms to see a little bit more about what's going on. I feel that this is the thing. Yes. Yeah. You have seen the light. Other hasn't. This is illumination, enlightenment, celebration. This is acquiring knowledge, insecurity, manipulation. So this is the shadow side. And this is you trying to tell people what you have been seeing. It's what it is. It's beautiful, this what you have been seeing, and you know, it wasn't easy for people that was enlightened to come to earth during the ages. I think they were impatient with us too, but there's no need. It's going to be as it's going to be. And we see that this person is walking on a track. It's their destiny. And they have the light here. So they have an understanding. It's just that people are very traumatized. They can't just heal because you are switching off the light button, switching on the light button. They are still going to be traumatized. They are still going to be scared. They are going the same way as you do, and you were going there faster maybe because you saw this, and so you can help them. You can help them, even if you feel betrayed, even if you feel like they are hurting you by not understanding things that you do. You need to help them because you have seen something that they haven't. So you need to take away the things that's still blocking them and still be there, like relentlessly. Don't get disappointed and go the other way and say, well, you didn't want to know the things that I knew, so to hell with you. Stay instead and try again and again. And give it pause. Give them time. But be still this light. So the light will always conquer the shadows. It's always more powerful. You can't take darkness into a light, but you can take light into darkness. So it's going to happen the way you want it. But you can't be angry of people because they have wounds. They're still going to have them. And you might make it worse. Still be in love. Be in calmity and love. And feel this like foundation. And be sure about, you had this. You were very sure. So continue being sure. This will help you. Yes, of course. This is Medicine Woman and Man and Native American here. So this is about being the natural self, and being the natural self will heal you. It's much about like connection on a deep sense level, like on a cellular DNA level. It's very much about shamanism as well. That might be a great thing to help people heal. I don't know exactly what this wants to say, but it's a bit a difference between being an enlightened person like this and working with shamanism and deep-rooted nature kind of healing. But maybe it's about healing the Earth Mother and healing like her children. So it's a bigger task than just coming and saying some philosophical statements. This is deeper. It's also taking responsibility for the healing, like person by person. You are supposed to become like kind of a healer here. So be patient. People are not going to heal overnight. They need time. They need time to to heal, and they need time to be able to see themselves, because they will be very protective of their shadow and be protective of themselves. So, okay, my dear Gemini, I hope this helped, and that it will support you somewhat on your strive to reach happiness. Okay, take really good care, and I hope to see you again in the middle of December. Okay, bye bye.